Morning, folks. Welcome to Bullets and Brass. Today we are going to talk about the AR-15 safety, specifically a upgrade, replacement, change to the safety that I got a while back and didn't get installed for a while. I kept saying I was going to do a video on it. Finally got the video done, finally got it in the gun and used it for a while, played with it, actually got some time with it. So now we're going to talk about it. Now, the safety in question is the Noveske Short Throw. So it's a 60 degree, not a 90 degree, ambidextrous that uses the Magpul levers. So they're polymer levers on each side, and you only go part way. You don't have to do the full 90 degree throw. Now, for comparison, okay, that was really loud on the mic, I'm sure. This is fire. This is safe. Fire, safe. Now, it's only on one side. Nothing there. No lever. So if you're a lefty, you're kind of screwed. You're doing that with your trigger finger. Yeah, you're making do. This one has a safety on this side. Okay, it's a short lever on the offhand side. It is only 60 degrees, so you can see that it's not vertical when it's in the fire mode. In the safe mode, it is in the normal position, so it is straight across. It feels the same. So you just kind of flick it down for fire. It goes where it goes. That's it. Now, what you run into, you're in fire mode. Well, the reason for the short arm here is that's on my finger. That's on my index finger right there, right? Now, if you're in a full grip, it's not that bad. Your finger is kind of out away from it. I don't mind it. But a full length bar there, particularly one as tall as these Magpuls, would definitely be in the way. I haven't any issues, haven't any function issues. Mechanically, it has worked great. Installation was a little tricky, but nothing crazy. The screws that are involved for attaching those Magpul levers, they are awful small. Interestingly though, they aren't a small screwdriver as you think. I used it was probably a #1 flathead screwdriver. Too big for eyeglasses, really. Worked. So, what did I like? What did I didn't like? I like the 60 degree. It's never really bothered me not having it, but the 60 degree is nice. Mostly for being able to reach it to take it off. To put the safety back on, meaning nobody really has any problems putting it to fire. It's can you reach to put it off fire? And normally what I do, if I'm shooting righty, flick, bang, 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 and I have to change my grip to reach it, and I bring it back up. Now, with the Ambi safety, you can almost flick it with your knuckle, your index finger knuckle, to put it back on safe. And in reverse, if you're using your left hand, you use your knuckle to put it back on safe and use your thumb to put it on fire. Now, that's great. That's a feature of the 60 degree and to some extent the tall Magpul levers. They're noticeably higher than a lot of the metallic ones. Now, the downsides. The levers themselves came from the factory. They're molded plastic. They weren't great. The edges were kind of overly sharp in a plastic molding kind of way. I don't know how else to explain it. You pulled one way, they were razor sharp. You pushed the other way, and you just slid off them. And there was jagged edges in places you didn't want jagged edges. but nothing that a little 220 or 320 grit sandpaper didn't fix in 2 minutes, literally. Before I put them on the gun, I took a lot of it off, and then I put them on the gun, used it, sat there, played with it, and said, okay, I like, that spot needs a little more, that spot needs a little more. A couple minutes, done. Now they're great. They feel cheesy when you're not using them on the gun. The levers are very light and they're plastic. They're molded plastic. But they're Magpul molded plastic. It's good plastic. And when they're off the gun, they're so light that if you're used to a traditional safety lever, they feel like a toy. Once they're on the gun and in place, you don't really notice. You're not thinking about that lever. You're just on off, and they're in the gun. They're functionally part of the gun. So the only thing you notice is that they're not cold or hot if you're in the sun. Otherwise, I like them. I'm probably not buying another one because my only other AR lower is this polymer one, and to be honest, once you put the safety in this, getting it out is a project. So you can do it. You risk damaging your lower, and at this point, living in Connecticut, where you can't get more of them, I'll pass. Thanks. So that's pretty much it. What is there to say about a safety? It works. It puts the gun on safe. It puts the gun on fire. The 60 degree is nice. That's up to you. Everybody's got a different feel for that. If you've got really big mitts, you might not care at all. Take care. Have fun. Stay safe, y'all. Keep shooting. Say hi. Woof. Woof.